Alright, I just want to look at the area and perimeter of quadrilaterals. Okay, we're just going to look at the perimeter and the area of each of these shapes. Now, the first one's a bit of a joke because it's a square, so it should just have 4. So, okay, the perimeter here would be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, which will end up being 16 metres, and the area is 4 times 4, 4 times 4, which is actually 16 metres squared. Okay, the perimeter here would be 9 plus 3 plus 9 plus 3, which is 24 metres, and the area would be 9 times 3, which is 27 metres squared. Parallelogram, that's what this one is. So if I want the perimeter, you need to go around the outside, 10, 5, 10 and 5. So 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5, which is 30 metres. And now when you're doing the area you need to get the height and the base. So that would be 10 times 3, which is 30 metres squared. Make sure you get base and height. Okay, so perimeter of this one, let's go around the outside. 17 plus 10 plus 5 plus 10. 17 plus 10 plus 5 plus 10. Be 20, 20, 25, 35, 42. So 42 metres. The area is height over 2a plus b. So your a and your b are your two parallel sides, and your height is the 8, not the 10. Okay, so it's going to be 8 over 2 times 5 plus 17. 8 over 2 is 4. That will be 22, so you end up with 88 metres squared. Okay, so this one here, this is actually a rhombus. The perimeter would be 13 lots of 4, which is 52 metres, and the area, you could just do it as base times height because we're not given the diagonals. So it'd be 13, because 13 is like the base, so it's down there, and the perpendicular height is your 12, so times 12. So 13 lots of 12, 13 times 12 is equal to 156 metres squared. Okay, so this is a rhombus with the diagonals. So with the diagonals, the areas are half times xy, and the perimeter would just be 13 lots of 4, which is 52 metres squared. The areas are half times xy. Now the x is the length of that diagonal, and the y is the length of that diagonal. So the x and the y are the diagonals, so it's 10 times 24. So that would be half of 240, and half of 240 is 120 metres squared. Okay, now I was going to just look at a kite, so that was 6 metres, 6 metres. Okay, and 6 metres. So when you're doing the area is a half times 6 times 12, which is a half of 72, 36 metres squared. The perimeter would be 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5. Because when you're doing that, you are actually going around the outside. So that would be 30 metres. Now, just with the triangle, I know it's not a quadrilateral, but the perimeter would be 16 plus 10 plus 10, which is 20, 36 metres. And the area equals a half times 16 times 6, which is 48 metres squared.